I think I just stared into oblivion, and it didn't have the guts to stare back. Will you ever release more plushies? Yeah, that's something I've wanted to do for a while, is to add another plushie to the plushies I already have. But then I was also given the idea of making action figures for Triangle and Monkey, which I think would be really cool. So I have options for the merch shop, like I could make a noodle neck plushie or a plushie about someone else, or I could make the action figures. I'll eventually decide. But I'm wondering, what do you guys think? Comment down below. By the way, the gorilla you're seeing on screen right now is a placeholder that I put when I was adding the audio. But I decided I'm just gonna keep it as the background while the comments go up. Okay, it's my channel. I can do whatever I want. I like beans on bread. You are a flight risk. Stay away from me and my family, please. How many pancakes are in your fridge? Not enough. There's never enough. Will the broken part of Megatron ever appear? I realized while I was finishing up part 40 that they never brought it out once in season 3, which I was a little annoyed with, but I do want to include it eventually again. They still have it in their arsenal, so it will pop up again at some point. Would you ever do an Omni-Man versus Invincible, but instead it's Triangle and Monkey? Probably not that, but I do want to make Triangle and Monkey go to Invincible eventually, just because I like the show. But then again, I haven't even done the DC stuff, so I haven't made them fight the Justice League yet. So that's two things I have on my list that I want to do soon. And before you ask why I'm leaving out the Avengers, it's because I already did that, and they're all dead. Will we see videos based around Halo or 40K? I definitely want to do videos based off of Halo just because I'm a big fan of it, and doing a Warhammer video would be awesome just because I love the aesthetic of anything I see from there. I do want to do a short that's kind of Star Wars related that a Space Marine shows up in. I might do that down the line, so look out for that. Will Shimu appear in Triangle vs. Monkey? Yes. Eventually when I get around to doing Godzilla X Kong: A New Empire in the main series, she will definitely be in that episode because I don't see why she wouldn't be. Have you had pancakes today? No, I haven't. I haven't been partaking, alright? I'm slacking off. I'm trying to do better. What is your favorite Marvel and DC movie? As far as DC goes, that's an iffy one. I'm gonna go with The Dark Knight. I know that's a lot of people's answers, but there's a reason it's so good. There's just so many layers. Each time I watch it, I find something new that I really like about it. As far as Marvel goes, if we're just talking about the MCU, I'm gonna go with Civil War. Captain America is not my favorite superhero, but he has the best movies in Marvel, okay? It's like a weird phenomenon. My other favorites are Avengers 2012 and the original Iron Man. Those are the GOATs. Question for Triangle, are you a pyramid? Alright, I'm gonna get really technical with you guys, okay? We're in serious mode now. Triangle is not an old ancient Egypt structure with a mummified corpse hidden within its walls, protected by the pharaoh's curse, and definitely was not made by aliens. I know this is disappointing to hear, and I know a lot of you guys right now are commenting frantically that I'm trying to mislead you. And you'd be absolutely right. Will you make Triangle and Monkey fight Godzilla -1? That's something I wanted to do when the movie was about to come out as a video for it, but I was too busy making the other episodes and some other stuff that I decided to wait on that. So I'm eventually going to do that in the next few seasons. But for now, all I did when the movie came out was this tiny little video. And that video actually did super well and I had fun making it. And I kind of want to make more of those. When is season 4 going to happen? Hopefully sooner than later. But there's some other projects I want to get out of the way first, or at least get started on those other projects before I go into season 4. And plus I'm kind of planning out the next few seasons right now. I know what I want to do with them, but I want to make sure that everything is tightly knit and that I know exactly what I want to do moving forward. Where is the nearest Taco Bell? Taco Bell is always with us, in our hearts. Who's got the best dance moves? Oh, it's definitely Schmoopy. Look at him go. Opinions on Helldivers 2, and would you make Triangle and Monkey go there? I actually really like the game. I don't play a lot of games, but that's one of the ones I downloaded recently, and I think it's really fun. As far as making them go there, it's not really the type of place they usually go, so it wouldn't really make much sense. But hey, nothing's off the table. Question for Monkey. Why does your plushie look like he's seen things he wasn't supposed to? You know, he's the only one of the group that doesn't have his memory back, and maybe that's a good thing. Fortnite video. They already went to Fortnite for like 10 seconds in season 2. What is coming in the future? Just more videos like how I'm doing right now with the YouTube channel, and of course season 4 and 5 and 6, however long it's gonna be, that's gonna be coming soon. As far as other big projects go, there's some secret ones I don't want to tell you about right now, but then there's some, as far as the videos go, there's some original content I want to start working on pretty soon. Nothing is set in stone, but I really want to go through with these cool ideas that I have, so look out for those. Not a question, but I discovered your channel a couple weeks ago, and I think it's really cool that you mention God whenever you can. Yes, I'm really glad you like the channel, and I'm glad you're here. And welcome aboard. Also, everyone, Jesus loves you. What food would you eat for the rest of your life? Pancakes. Alright, memes aside, you know, if I actually had to eat one thing for the rest of my life, pancakes. Will Malchus come back? No! I do not think that's likely, but never say never. Will you make Triangle and Monkey go into their new forms as seen in Godzilla x Kong? I don't want the way the movie changes the way they look dictate how my characters are gonna look. Maybe for a few episodes they can have like the powers and all the equipment that they do in the newer movie. It's not a bad idea, but as far as changing the way they look, I kind of want them to stay the same. Can Triangle and Monkey go to Subnautica? That would be funny. Imagine both of them fighting like a Leviathan. And that gives me an excuse to do the monkey swim again. Did you forget about the Carnage symbiote that was left in Triangle? No, I did not. It's just, when I was making the latest episodes, I just didn't know where to squeeze him into the video just because there was so much going on. It's the same thing with Triangle going thermonuclear. There's so many things that I can do, but I just didn't want to have to fit them all in the same, like, 2 videos, which were those last 2. I probably will come around to using it in the future. Where did Mecha Kong head off with their original biome hard drive? Well, I don't want to spoil what happens. You're supposed to find out what happens with him, but he will show up again, okay? That is important. I want to give Triangle a bag of Doritos, and I want Monkey to have a B-53 nuclear bomb. Have you heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Yes, I am familiar with the Sith legends. Congratulations on 600,000. When will Kyle 5 come out? I can't give you a time frame right now. I do want to say one thing important. I had an original idea for what the story would go on to. I don't know if that's what I'm going to do now just because the idea I had has so many episodes involved, but I can't make as many as I was planning to just because these videos take way too long to make and they don't get a lot of views. So I want to change it to something that's way simpler but more exciting in the moment, okay? So not like a long-term story like GVM is, but more super special episodes. I don't know when the next one is going to come out, hopefully sooner than later. And as far as making a Poppy Playtime video, that seems like a good idea to me, possibly. I don't know what I'd make it about, but honestly, I love watching playthroughs of that game. It's very interesting. Can you do a behind-the-scenes video of how you animate TVM? I don't know exactly how I would do that for specific videos, but I do want to do more videos and other projects related to the animation moving forward, but I don't want to spoil too much. Do Triangle and Monkey, you both know you're not real, right? I don't know, they look pretty real to me. I'm interacting with them right now. Losers. Why do I exist? Who said you exist? What drove you to make this a full series? The views are a big part of it, but it's also just the amount of love and support that went into the videos and how much you guys wanted me to keep making more. So I just decided to make it a long series thing, and it's still going on to this day, which is awesome, and I can't wait for you guys to see season 4. You have many people that live inside your walls. Who's your favorite wall person? I don't really pick favorites. You know, if you're a parent and you have children, you don't really pick your favorites. Oh, you definitely have them, but you just don't say it out loud. So if I did have to say it out loud, I'd say it's Peter. He doesn't make a lot of noise, so shout out to Peter. He's an S-tier wall person. How many classic Godzilla movies have you seen? None, actually. That may sound surprising, but I've only seen the newer movies and then the one from 1999. But other than that, I haven't really seen any of them. I'm more of a Star Wars guy than anything, but I feel like that's going to change pretty soon, because at this point, I'm just fed up with all the new stuff they're making. Hello. This show still makes me just so angry. I mean, come on, seriously, I can't see anything. What is going on? What is your favorite process of creating an episode? Writing, animating, or voice acting? It changes all the time, but I'd say it's animating most of the time, just because it's interesting and it's really fun. When I have an idea, I'm able to, bring it to life, and I can see how well I can do it, and it's just awesome. Do Triangle and Monkey, what is your total kill count in the series? I actually don't know what the kill count is, but I know there have been some people on YouTube that have made compilations of every single time they killed somebody. I'll try and find one and put it on screen right now, but I don't know if it's super accurate. But if it is true, it means that Monkey has 2 more kills than Triangle does, which is something to take note of. I'm surprised I got it so close. That's better. Where is the Agent P remake? Also, bring back Kevin. Ooh, I do want to do another Agent P video. I'm guessing when the Batman Part 2 is about to come out and they have a trailer, I could just parody the newer trailer to go with it. What is your favorite scene to animate? This one right here. If you could change one scene about the finale, what would it be? I technically already did change something when I made the season video. If you guys watched that, you'd know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyone who hasn't seen the full Season 3 video, I think you'll really like it. How do you animate so quickly? I'll let you in on a little secret. My name is Barry Allen, and I am the Flash. Me and bro on video calls. This is accurate. Will there be a sequel series other than Kyle? I didn't really have any plans for anything like that, other than I thought of maybe doing like a Crimson Hunter, like a few episodes just about Leonard, but I don't think anyone's really interested in seeing that, unless you guys are, and I might be able to do it, but for the most part, I'm gonna stick to the main series. How long did it take to animate Part 40? Specifically the clip where multiple characters start ganging up on Prime Mechagodzilla in the extended sequence. This is very interesting, actually. Part 40 as a whole took me about 2 months to animate, which is why it took so long to finally finish Season 3. But that one sequence that he's talking about in particular, that took me a couple days to make by itself, just for that 20-second sequence. And I'm really proud of it. What did you think of Kung Fu Panda 4? I did not see it. I have seen the first 3, but I also heard that the new one wasn't that good, so it sounds like I'm not missing much. Is there going to be a new villain? Of course, I don't want to spoil anything moving forward, but I will say, just because it's kind of obvious, yes, there will be a new villain moving forward. And I can't wait for you guys to see him. What do you think of the Transformers 1 movie? I saw the trailer, and I think it looks really good. Me and my brothers used to play the Cybertron games a lot, so this looks like something that's made for us, almost. It does look a little less serious than the games, though, and it's like it's trying to be funny, but that's not a bad thing. It might end up being really good. I have faith in it, but then again, I also had faith in Rise of the Beasts. But I think it's going to be pretty good. I like stuff like this. Also, the animation looks amazing. Are you addicted to pancakes? No. I can quit whenever I want, okay? Like, I'm in control here. But I'm just curious. Do you have any pancakes on you right now? I'm kind of all out, and I'm just help a brother out. Come on. The more of these milestones that we reach, the more I realize just how achievable it is to reach 1 million subs. And as always, I have you guys to thank for it. And I hope that we can continue to build this channel up. But before you go, there's one more thing I wanted to say if you're willing to stick around. To start, I just wanted to talk about Season 3 being done. Not only marking the end of Season 3, but it also marks the end of the story that I've built up over 3 years. A bit after Part 4 of Triangle vs. Monkey, I basically thought up the outline of what the story would go on to be. And although I've had to make a lot of changes since that beginning, the outline has stayed the same. Fun fact, my plan was that the end of Season 2 would have the finale that we saw in Part 40, but I didn't realize just how much I'd have to fit into a single season, so I ended up making it 3. And I personally think it turned out better that way. But each time I'd get to a certain point in the main story that I thought of long before it actually happened, it just felt like such an accomplishment, and it felt even better knowing I've actually concluded my original story with Part 39 and Part 40. If anything, it's a feeling of victory that I've had in the last couple weeks. You know, now that I can actually enjoy the fact that I did it. I actually did it. But of course that doesn't mean it's the end of what I've made. I've had 3 years to plan where it will go next, and I truly think I'm prepared for the next step. Of course I can't spoil what I'm gonna do, but I know it's gonna make a lot of people happy for what I have planned for the next few seasons. Alrighty, to the dozens of you that actually got to this point, thank you for watching, and also on screen there's a Lego animation of my first High Ground video, made by Bricksane, which is actually a channel I'm familiar with, and it's cool to see them animate my stuff. Consider watching that video. Other than that, thanks everyone.